What's up, guys? Got a little VCLT action for you guys today. Before I get into that, I do still have the giveaway going. It is on its last legs. I will be shutting this down and drawing a winner probably either Halloween or very first part of next week. 8 CDs, killer CDs here, some awesome stuff. You've got Nightbringer, Coffin Mulch, Midnight Hellion, Piss Rot, Weregoat, killer stuff here. If you haven't gotten in on that giveaway, I will have the video linked up in the description, and you definitely don't want to miss out on that. So definitely do that before within the next day or two if you still want to get in on that giveaway. What I've got for you guys today is a VCLT that was sent to me by Chris over at the OREGANO101 channel. He's been a longtime follower of my channel, and within the last, I'd say 6 months or so, he started doing his own videos. He's like me. He is a CD enthusiast. I will call it a CD enthusiast, not a CD hoarder. We're not hoarders. We're enthusiasts. He has a huge collection, killer stuff. I like his videos because there's no pretenses. He doesn't have to put on any kind of facade. He just likes what he likes, and he shows off what he likes, and I do respect that. So if you're not subscribed to his channel will be linked up in the description as well. And I would definitely appreciate you guys going over and checking his channel out. If you like what you see, then giving him a subscribe. Got a little box here. I have absolutely no idea what is in this. I cut the address label off because some of y'all are weirdos out there. I don't want you stalking me or him down. Just going to jump right into this. He had some stuff that he was getting rid of, some stuff that he wasn't too keen on. I think that he was either going to put on eBay or sell. Sent me a message, asked if he could send me a package, and so I honestly, I really have no idea what's in this. So we're gonna all find out together. I like doing these VCLTs just like a live unboxing. You guys know, like when I do grab bags and that type deal, I've got to the point where I open it beforehand. That way I will know something about the albums and everything that's in the package before I actually open it. A VCLT, I think when someone cares enough to send you a package like this, I want to be able to give them honest reactions with everything. So packed up pretty good. We've got a note here on top. I don't know if I'm going to read that. Let me, if I don't tear it, because it is taped on to the newspapers there. It says at the very top, it says read on vid or not, up to you. I don't know what it says, so we're just going to read it together. Hopefully it's nothing embarrassing. Hey, Classy Lonnie Metal. I know I've expressed this in DMs before, but thanks for all the entertainment over the last few years and all the great music you've introduced me to. And here are a few albums I've got from lots, and a couple ones that were sent to me from a viewer that I didn't dig but feel like they may be up your alley. Also some promo pics and patches. If you don't have use for them, just toss them. Thanks again, Chris. Chris, man, thank you so much. This letter will go. Some of you may remember on my previous Instagram that I posted a picture, even when I was still on Facebook, of kind of my motivational wall. Anytime someone sends me a little note, a band sends me a thank you, a viewer sends me a note, anything, I have an actual wall up in the new house now. I transferred them from the old house to over here, and I just keep them all tacked or taped or pasted, however I can get them up there hanging on the wall. That's kind of my motivation wall. When I get to a point sometimes where I don't want to make these videos, where I feel like giving up YouTube, where sometimes when depression kind of kicks in, I can just look at that wall and start feeling a little bit better, get some motivation behind me, and just get moving. So I thank you for the note. It's little things like that mean the world. I've thanked Chris, I don't know how many times in DMs already, for thinking of me enough to send me this package. Probably to the point I've said thank you so much that it's getting annoying, but I am always super appreciative anytime anybody wants to send me anything. Got a ton of newspapers here, so we're just going to dig into this. I've somehow already have dog hair on this package, and I just opened it. Joys of being a pet owner, I suppose. I didn't bring, I'm just going to throw it in the floor for now. I don't have a trash can right here with me. So I don't want to accidentally throw out something that feels like there's something in this one. This must be the promo picks. Let's see what kind of promotional stuff we got going in here. This is Glad Fuel. Yeah, this looks like a little zine. I'm not familiar with this one. I'll have to peruse through it. It's got a Graveland promo there on the back. I do enjoy me some Graveland. Definitely looks like a little zine here. So this is one I'm not familiar with. So I'll have to spend some time with this. I'm not informed on this at all to give you guys any type of opinion either way on that, but I will definitely read through that and check that out. Next up, we have a Worsen. It almost feels like a sticker, but it may just be a promo card. And then on the back, we have a Signal Rex promotional thing there. I can't tell. That may be a huge sticker. It may just be a promotional card. Next up, we have the Sinister Flame magazine promo. I'll have to check some of this stuff out. We have another Sinister Flame. And a New Era Productions promo there. I can't read Armageddon with I Am. And then Lick the Second Wind promotional little flyer there. We got a Borknagar liner book. Actually, I think I own this CD. The Olden Domain. I'm pretty sure I have that one. If not, I've had it at some point. This is the cover sticker. The cover, the Cradle of Filth, Hammer of the Witches. This is the artwork that is on top of the uncensored artwork, so they could put this in stores. So that's pretty funny. This Nuclear Blast promotional thing actually has the little cover there that they put on the front of that Cradle of Filth, so that way it won't show too many boobs to all the people in the store. I'm not familiar with this band. It looks like it says either Magog or Macog. I'm not familiar with that one. I will have to check that out. This is why I have trouble with just general unboxings, like blind unboxings, because there's always so much stuff that I just don't know. I cannot read that. Well, I can read it, but it's not in English, and I will probably butcher it. Quite a few patches in here. Just going to kind of run through these patches. I almost bought a vest yesterday. I was this close to getting my first to my first vest. Oh, these look to be some definite black metal patches. I have no idea what band that is. If you guys know, Chris, help me out here. These are some definite. These almost look like some pagan black metal style patches. I'm gonna have to do some homework on these. And then there is a ton of promotional flyers in here. I see some. There's a lot of New Era Productions, so I'm definitely going to have to look that up. Nuclear War Now, that's a killer label there. We got some Paragon records. You guys know that I love me some Paragon, and all kinds of stuff in here. So I will go through these. These will take me forever. There's a Dark Horizon records. It would take me forever to go through all of that stuff. Killer brutal death metal here. We have Stages of Decomposition with Crawl Space Burial. Killer stuff off of Gorehouse Productions. I love this little EP. I love me some Stages of Decomposition as it is. Killer, like groovy style of brutal death metal. It definitely worthwhile listening if you have not checked that one out. Anything in here that if I get something that I already own or I'm not keen on, I will definitely, as I tend to do with VCLTs, kind of spread the love or put them in a giveaway. that's what this is all about. I love the VCLT community, and I love the YouTube community as in a whole. I've met so many generous people through this, and that's just kind of what we do. We get stuff, we listen to it. If it's something that I think is just going to go on my shelf and be forgot about, sometimes I can think of someone else that would appreciate it more, and I definitely send it over their way. I've got a huge box that I'm putting together for someone right now, so I'm waiting for them to answer me back on Instagram and give me their address so I can send it to them. Looks like we have another zine here. This is Joyous Death. I apologize for my rambling. There might be quite a bit of that going on. This looks like a more black metal oriented zine, as was the first one. So most of the zines that I've been looking at as of late are mainly geared toward death metal and thrash metal. Morgue has a nice variety in their zines of black metal, thrash metal. This seems to be more black metal oriented. I could be absolutely wrong. I could get into this and get to looking and it have tons of death metal and everything else, but looks to have some lengthy interviews and articles, but that looks very black metal oriented to me, so definitely looking forward to diving into that and spending a little time with that as well. And it looks like we got another stack of CDs here wrapped up. I don't know where I stuck my... There it is, my blade. All right, first up we have Animus with Hallucinations, Ideals Surrounding Waters, Water, Land, and Clouds of Dust. This one's pretty good. I actually own this one already. I do dig this one, so this is probably one of those that he was like, man, I think he would like this. I do already actually own this one. And I sought this one out. I've had this one in the collection for quite some time now. Haven't pulled it off the shelf in a while, so this might be my little motivation to check this one out. But good stuff here. Black metal has I'm wanting to say it has like some doomy stuff going at times, but it's been so long since I listened to this that I don't want to speak on it too much and do it a disservice. But I do know that I do like this particular release. Next up, we have some grindy stuff out of I believe out of Norway. This is Afgrund with Vid Helvets Grindar. Killer band. They've kind of split up. I believe there's like two bands under the same name at this point. I think there was like some kind of nasty split between the band and nobody wanted to give the name up. So I think there's actually two reincarnations of Afgrund at the moment, or at some point they may both be split up now. I haven't followed them in quite some time, but this is a killer release. I do enjoy some Afgrund. Next up, we have Adversarial with All Idols Fall Before the Hammer. This looks like some black metal, maybe black and death metal. It is on Dark Descent Records, so it may just be straightforward death metal, but just from the artwork, it looks like it has that blackened vibe going. I don't know what it is lately, but like black and death metal, I've been so much into. I don't know why I've been so drawn to that as of late, but you guys have followed this channel long enough. You know I go through like these little moods where I'll listen to a particular subgenre of metal for an extended period of time so much that it kind of burns me out, and I just move on. But I guess that's why having a huge collection is always a benefit. But definitely anytime I see that Dark Descent Records logo, my interest is already peaked. So definitely this will probably be the first one of these that I'm setting to the side to check out. So Chris, man, I appreciate you sending me that one. Another album from Animus. This one I do not own, so that's pretty awesome. This is Poems for the Aching, Swords for the Infuriated. I said swords. I do not own this one. I have not heard this one at all. This was released on Ars Magna Recordings. I believe that first one I showed was released on Ars Magna as well. I have not heard this one at all. I can't tell you anything about this one, but if it sounds much like the other release that I own from this band, I am going to like this as well. So definitely, you're batting pretty well. Your batting average is pretty high here, Chris. Next up, we have one I've never heard of. This is Aziel with Dark Pantheons. Dark Pantheons Again Will Rain. This is released on Unique Leader Records and Crash Distribution. So I'm assuming this is some part. Let me try that again. I'm assuming this is some type of death metal, probably maybe technical death metal. I know Unique Leader, they have they tend to lean a bit towards the death metal. There are a few deathcore bands on that label as well, but I've heard quite a bit of technical death metal off of Unique Leader, and I tend to like a lot of the material that they put out. So definitely looking forward to checking this one out as well. I love finding new stuff like this, and this seems pretty awesome. So next up, we've got some brutal. This is probably looks like some death grind. This is Syphilic with Behind Bars. I think I own a Syphilic album as well. Not this one. I mean, look at that. That looks like death grind through and through, brutal death metal. I'm wanting to say this has got to be some gore grind or death grind. This was released in 2010 on Gore Fiend and Spirit of Cain distribution. That is some gnarly looking artwork. So it's probably gore grind, death grind. There's a song on here called K9 Cream Pie. So that definitely has grindy influence. And I was saying, I think I've got a Syphilic album in. It either had to be a Gorehouse grab bag at some point, or maybe perhaps like that Severed Records grab bag. But I know I've gotten one of their albums before. I think I own it. I haven't spent a ton of time with it, but there are times in life where you just want to hear something nasty, raunchy, brutal, and I'm sure that will scratch that itch when I want to hear it. And then we have the most controversial of the albums in this entire VCLT. Good way to end it here with a little controversy. We have some Burzum with Det Sam and Gong Var. Good thing I demonetized the channel, because that would have probably got me flagged right there, just showing that artwork. I love me some Burzum. I know some of you guys don't like, won't listen to it at all just because of the man behind it. I understand that, but there's very few things that Varg has been a part of that I don't enjoy. Not super huge on the new stuff that's just kind of mood music that you can just play in the background. It doesn't have that oomph or that viscosity behind it. But early Burzum, I mean, that's some of the best black metal that you're going to hear. I mean, it's groundbreaking stuff. This one is no different. I don't think I own this one, so that is a plus. I'm kind of iffy on when I've picked up Burzum material. It's getting harder and harder to find their albums in general distros, and there's a lot of payment options that don't even allow you to buy this type of music anymore. So it's kind of cool now to add this one into the collection. So Chris, I do appreciate that. That's an awesome haul. This is some stuff that will definitely keep me busy over the weekend. I am very, very appreciative of you, Chris. Thank you so much for sending me this. I know that's like 10 more thank yous that I'm going to throw out by the end of the video. Please, you guys, go check his channel out. If you like what you see, give him a subscribe and some support over there on his channel. I enjoy seeing the stuff that he's bringing into his collection, because you never know what you're going to get. It's kind of like my CD collection. I think that's why him and I kind of hit it off. But that's all I've got for today. I will try to get keep the collection train moving tomorrow. I think we're in the F's section, maybe in the G's. I don't even remember where we're at in showing the CD collection. I will try to get that recorded tomorrow. I've got a ton of stuff I need to show. I am so far behind on these videos. It's a bit overwhelming. I don't know I'm going to have to figure out what I'm going to show, break the stuff into separate videos, or I mean, at some point I may just do like an hour-long live stream where I just show you guys all kinds of crap that I've got in over the last few months. That's all I've got. Stay classy, stay metal. Go subscribe to Chris, Oregano101, and Chris, man, thank you so much. I will see you guys very soon, I promise.